Got off of work. It was supposed to be a nice day. It's not. It's not a nice day. It's horrible weather out. So the weather really sucks. Just not too cold, but it's not nice. It's miserable out. On the verge of raining, so there'll be no running videos, no outside playing time, no nothing. So let's go inside and check out our latest projects and see what's going on. Well, here we are, and this is going to be our next project. It's the Tamiya Flatbed semi-trailer for Tamiya 114 RC truck. We've got all kinds of troubles with this trailer. It's not correct, but this is what we got. This is what we got to work with. Let's open it up and have a good look at it and see what we get. So we have instructions. So that's always helpful. We got a floor pan for our trailer. So that's good. Good. We got, oh, look at over here. We've got frame rails. Really nice frame rails. Everything drilled out. And we've got side rails. Now, it brings up one of the problems I have with the trailer. We're drilled on the side rails, which will fit on to the trailer like that. And you've got all these little holes drilled for the upright posts. You got your wood for your decking. Nice little decking. Comes in 2 different colors. It's not too bad. All the plastic bits. So you've got your upright, more uprights in the middle of that. The stupid blocks that are attached to the side of the trailer, which is where all these holes are drilled on the sides. All these uprights attached to it. And you've got a light bracket out one side. You get your cross members here. And a light bracket. Tail lights, red and amber. All your fifth wheel connection, drop the leg parts. The leg parts themselves, and your rims. And that's all the plastic bits. And then here we should have all our metal parts and our tires. So you got your bag C's, get your leaf springs in it, axles. Little tiny springs, I'm assuming, in the landing gear. Little tiny bit of lube there. Nuts and bolts and the obligatory T-wrench. Parts bag D. It's got all the chains for the upright posts. Imagine all the mounting stuff for the outright post, your wheel chocks. Oh, little white mud flaps. Nobody has white mud flaps, but whatever. Okay, and parts bag B. I got B, I got C, and I got D. Oh, there's A. Okay. C, and D. The parts bags. This little guy goes across the back. Hang your mud flaps from there. Lights and what have you. Got a back, got a front. So that's across the front and the back of this guy. I'm guessing. Tires. Nice bunch of tires. And you got a bulkhead that's supposed to go in the front of the trailer, which, yeah, trash can as far as I'm concerned, because I've never met a trailer with a bulkhead attached to it. So let me just quickly chuck this back into the box, and I'll show you my troubles that I have with this trailer. It's just not to scale. A little bit of math to figure all this shit out. If I have a 48-foot trailer, my hand is not good right now. So I have a 48-foot trailer, and I want to take it down to 114. That's going to equal what? Well, simple math. I have 48 feet times 12 inches. What the hell is equal? Equals 576 inches. And if I divide that by 14, I come up with 41.14 inches. So that's 41.14 inches. Okay. Let me see if I can turn this back on. Okay, good. We're in the money. So, this trailer should be 41 inches long to be scale with the truck, which is 114. Here's my problem. If I take this out, I'm just going to have to lock it because the old hand ain't there. So let's see if we can get this to work on camera. Oh. These dudes' frame rails 26¼ long. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but 26¼ Well, that's a long way from 41 inches. So 26¼ So I'm just gonna do some quick round math. I'll go back to math again. And well, I go back to my calculator and I delete this and I go 26 inches. So if I times that by 14, I come up with 364 inches. And if I divide that by 12 to make it feet, I come up with a 30-foot trailer. Who the hell pulls a 30-foot trailer? Nobody does. That's not even a lead on a super train, man. They're 32, 34 feet long. So the trailer's really short. So we got to stretch it out, which means I'm going to get new frame rails. And I'm going to get new side rails. And I can't live with the holes in the middle. I'm going to get a new floor pan and extend the whole thing out, which means I don't have enough wood. So now either to cut more wood or to put center aluminum or stainless steel strip down the middle so that I have enough wood to manufacture everything. So really, what did I buy when I bought this trailer? Well, I bought the R&D. I bought all the alignment for the holes for the suspension and everything. I bought the idea of how it goes together, which is a good thing. But when I do my side rails, I don't think I'm putting any holes in the side, because that's where these upright posts go, and no, we don't do that. I'll probably have to drill some holes and mount a little rub rail on here or something. But yeah, we got a long ways to go. Lots of work to do, lots of thinking, lots of re-engineering, but the basics are all here, which I think are great. And but the axles, but the kingpin mount. Now, the trouble with the kingpin mount is it's pretty darn thick, because they got the big plastic piece that goes in there. So when you bump underneath it, it drops the landing gears. Well, if I go to power landing gears, I don't need that. The trailer sits a little high on the fifth wheel. You can get rid of all that junk, skinny this down a little bit up here where it sits on the fifth wheel. Drop the trailer height down, raise these guys up a little bit. Frame doesn't need to be that thick. Skinny them up a little bit, raise these holes a little bit up, trim this out, and make it sit a little bit nicer. Wheels are pretty far away from the deck on the back. I mean, that could all be come down in proportion with the front, so the trailer sits level. So yeah, we got a bit of thinking to do and a few more pieces to get on this project, but we're going to start getting some metal and get the frame rails cut out and get the floor pan built up and start putting it all together and see what we come up with, trying to make it scale. And everybody's, you know, as far as the side rails go, everybody's all excited. Oh, like this, I guess. Everybody's all excited, and they wire lights up into here all the way down the side. Well, I've owned trucks. The more lights you have, the more problems you have. And a real trailer, you mark your corners. So a little amber light on the front, amber light on the side, amber light on the side, red light on the back because it's facing back. You're only allowed to have red facing back. Mark your corners. There'd be one in the middle. One light in the middle would be a clearance light and a signal light. So if the car is kind of up beside the trailer, he can see that you're trying to turn. So one light in the middle, mark your corners, tail lights. It's all that's required by law, and I'm not even sure the middle ones are required, but they're a nice safety touch, so I agree with that. And every trailer I've ever owned had that. So, but chicken lights, you know, all the fancy lights, man, they just cause you problems in real life, and I'm sure they do in the scale world as well. So probably eliminate all that. I'd rather see a rub rail down here. I'm a little more realistic, a rub rail. And what that does is you put your belt, your tie down apparatus inside the rub rail, and if you brush against anything or in the event of an accident with another vehicle and it scrapes the side of your trailer, it's rubbing on the outside guard, not cutting your tie down apparatus, your belts or whatever you have. and releasing your load. So your load is still tied to your trailer. Whatever you're rubbing against is rubbing against it, but it's your belt is protected, and that's the idea of a rub rail. So your belt should be inside of the rub rail. And again, on this trailer, there's no way to tie a load down really. So we'll figure something out so that we can put little winches and straps and everything on it, and hopefully be able to tie down a load and haul something when the time comes. But yeah, so pretty much paid for what do you call it, a pattern of drill holes basically, as far as the frame rails are concerned. And lots of useful stuff here, lots of good knowledge. I don't mind paying the fee for the trailer, but it's just too dang short, and we got to make it longer. So that's what we're going to be working on. And you guys hang in there. It's going to be a long, slow, painful build, because we got to order a lot of stuff, and shipping and everything. It all takes time. So we'll get her happening as soon as we can. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like. Anyway, we'll get her happening as soon as we can, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.